Since the mid-70s, when researchers have been coming out here and measuring the active layer depth. So when we take a look at the profile of the soil, the permafrost is below what we call the active layer. The active layer is the part of the soil that thaws each summer, where the plants' roots, they grow, where the microbes are active, breaking down, decomposing the organic material in the soil. And essentially, since the 70s, when they've been measuring year after year at this location, other mires like that here, the active layer's been getting deeper every year. Now there's variation. Some years it's less, and some years it's more. But essentially the active layer is getting deeper year after year. Now if the active layer is getting deeper, that means the permafrost is thawing. Now think of permafrost like coal. If you don't dig up coal and burn it, the carbon that's locked up there stays there. And so as long as we don't warm the planet too much, that permafrost stays frozen. All of the organic carbon, the soil that's frozen, it stays there. But as we've warmed our planet, as we've warmed the Barents region in the last 30 years, and that permafrost starts to thaw, all of that soil that was previously frozen starts to be broken down by the microbes in the soils, the bacteria and the fungi that are the decomposers. So then they start this chain reaction where essentially the decomposers access this new soil, they break down the organic material, and through the process of respiration, like breathing, they release carbon dioxide, and in the really wet soils, methane. Those are greenhouse gases. So then that means that as more and more of these greenhouse gases accumulate in the atmosphere, it gets warmer, which means more permafrost thaws, which means the microbes can break down more of the old soil, which puts more carbon in the atmosphere, and you get what we call a positive feedback. And in this case, positive isn't good. It's just the direction of change. So over the coming decades and century, the permafrost here will essentially thaw, and all of that organic material here will be available to the microbes to release more carbon into the atmosphere.